I've been up for 3 nights. My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah, I am. Give me a second.
I wish I were the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch it burn my whole house down, I feel it.
Sorry, I just had to stop our intro song.
Oh, gotcha.
Hold on. Everything, my computer's freaking out. See, I had audio troubles because I got these, First of all, how does my microphone sound right now?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, hold on. My computer's struggling right now.
Shit.
Yeah. I got these $100 Bluetooth headphones for work,
Oh,
so I can.
nice.
Yeah, they're nice, so I don't have to hear people in the hallways.
Yeah, you just listen to music or podcasts.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can have one headphone in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's not what they said, but like, I definitely couldn't work with two because I couldn't hear
Pay
anything.
attention.
Yeah. But I got so sick of hearing people in the hallways just say, "Oh, pizza guy," or "Is that pizza for me?" You know, it's like, oh yeah, hilarious and original.
Yeah, haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, exactly. It's like hearing "Run, Forrest, Run" when you're
Running.
yeah, when you're running. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awful.
it doesn't even matter if you're part of a running team, if you're just running in general.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me close some background applications. Maybe that'll help. If it'll even let me exit this window. Well, it looks like it won't. So whatever. Oh my god. This computer is just like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it got so slow.
Yeah.
Well, I think OBS for some reason, I guess it's probably sending all the packets to the server or whatever when we're live streaming. Like, I guess live streaming does take up quite a bit of your CPU power, but whatever. Sorry if I'm kind of low energy today, guys. It's been a long week, and I have an important day tomorrow.
Was tomorrow the second interview?
Yeah, well, I got the job, but like tomorrow's like when I meet all my, the people I'm going to be working with if I decide to take it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If they don't offer me above $60K, I'm not taking it.
Alright.
Because, I don't know. I'm making like $40K at my job right now. Probably more.
Yeah.
Because, like, I make $13 an hour, and then I, average about $10 to $15 an hour in tips. So.
Yeah.
Which is not. And I like it, so it's like.
That's not a bad gig right now.
Yeah, definitely not. Good exercise.
Yeah, definitely get your mileage in.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you thought about just making your job your daily run? Like just running whenever you have the pizza, like have to deliver?
Yeah, so I can sweat through my shirt, like.
Yeah.
So they
people
can
hear, hey, is that my pizza? And Run Force Run at once.
I probably actually could do that if I didn't have to carry those damn 2 liters.
Oh, you
Like,
have to carry 2 liters?
yeah, that's what makes the job hell, because I don't mind carrying as many pizzas as possible, but like the 2 liters, they're hard to hold, and you can't walk fast with them because, you know, then obviously they spray all over when you deliver them.
Yeah.
So it's like I could probably do twice as many deliveries if it weren't for those 2 liters, which, by the way, $6 a 2 liter, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you know, we have like these. I think they're like 20 or 24 ounce fountain drinks that you can get it if you like pick up the pizza, you know, and that's That's $7.
Damn.
So it's more than
Pricey.
$7 for a fountain drink. Like they really screw you over in the Dalles, man. But
Oh yeah. It's like any tourist attraction.
yeah, for sure. But I really should. I should stop talking about my job.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't care about your job, Sam.
Hold on. I need to close some shit because it's lagging. I wonder if the Bluetooth is also taking up some CPU.
Shit.
Yeah, which is like ridiculous.
Damn, might as well get some wired headphones then.
Yeah, but do those usually have microphones? Because the reason I asked about the microphone is because, you know, these headphones have a microphone.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a gaming headset, that would plug in and have a microphone. I guess depending on the gaming headset you get. The one that I have for my PS4 right now, that kind of works for me.
I mean, I guess, but like I don't game, so like, what's the point?
Well, what about Darkest Dungeon or whatever?
That's true, but like, why would I use a gaming headset for that? It's not a multiplayer game. I don't play any like multiplayer games that would need headsets. You know what I mean?
What about Battlefield 1?
Yeah, but I don't play that. I can't. My computer cannot. It can't handle streaming right now. It can't handle Battlefield 1.
Gotta believe Sam.
For some reason, there's like 8 Steams open, which I did not even touch Steam when I turned on my computer. So, and anytime I try and close one is coming back up.
That's Steam for ya.
I know, you cannot close it.
I had like 3 open up when I logged into my computer.
I know, and then sometimes when you want to open it, you can't. It's ridiculous.
Haven't had that one yet, but I haven't purposely tried to open it yet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. Have you tried Darkest Dungeon yet?
Not yet. Actually, I just accepted your gift a couple minutes before the stream.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, so I'll get on that.
I mean, dude, you should download OBS and you can stream it, and then I'll watch you, and I'll talk.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And then you know,
I'll
I can
look into that right now.
Yeah, man. That would be fun. So, and I love watching people play that game. You know, it's just a fun game to play. But anyways, let's get into actual podcasting.
Yeah. How long have we been going just talking nonsense during this podcast?
Well, I mean, every episode we just talk nonsense, but
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
It's been like 10 minutes of just like technical difficulties and nonsense, which to be fair, that's like we're just starting. I mean, this is episode 8, I think. I hope so, because I named it episode 8.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm sure it is episode 8.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. It's episode 8. We're good.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, I mean, and I guess I could always go back in YouTube Studio and just cut out these 10 minutes because we haven't really been nothing. We've just been bullshitting. But
But aren't we live streaming though?
yeah, we are. But you can
Like
still.
millions of people are watching us right now.
You're right. You know, we did get a couple viewers a couple episodes ago, so you know.
Oh, did we actually?
Yeah, but then they might have just been bots. And you remember that one stream where those people were like, I think they were just bots, were like posting nonsense.
It
like,
was just gibberish.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's like the profit incentive for like you to make a bot that just posts gibberish?
I don't know. Is it just, should we make a bot that does that?
Yeah, and then put it on our own podcast. Bump up those views.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, it might not be a bad mood.
Yeah, for sure. We should tell Kathy that we're streaming. I mean, she'll listen. But let's get into it. Episode 8. I just got back. I thought I was gonna get called into work, but I didn't. So I ended up going bowling and going to the arcade, which is pretty fun, dude. I played this really interesting game. Is developed by Namco.
Okay.
Which I think they made Resident Evil. And it like you go in and you put on these 3D glasses and then and then you hold the gun, the shooter thing, and it registers your heart rate, and it sees it like tests to see if you're scared or not when things happen. And also when you like walk by windows in the game, it like blows air on your back. Yeah, so it's like quote unquote 4D, and the seat shakes too. So it's kind of an experience. It was pretty fun. I died really quick though, because you know those games like they make you die a ton, so you put in more money.
Oh yeah, so you keep paying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you say it was better than the Donkey Kong game over at Builders?
Absolutely not. No girl came up and asked us why we weren't talking to. that was funny. Yeah. That was what we paid for. You put in money and that girl comes up and harasses you.
Damn, gotta do that more often.
Yeah.
Just love me some harassment.
I kind of figured that game wouldn't work. First of all, if you're like, I don't know why they put that there, because like, who's gonna play Donkey Kong at Builders?
Well, we were going to.
yeah. But it was Friday night. Like, it was dead anyways. Like, we wouldn't have done that like in the thick of things.
For the dead nights.
Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. And then it just eats their quarters.
Yeah. It's like, sucker, you fell for the old Donkey Kong arcade machine trick. Oldest trick in the book. We
should have went up and like complained to the bartender. I'm sure she would have liked that.
No, we go straight to the DJ.
The DJ, yeah. We should have told Steve. Steve would know what to do.
You mean Biker Steve?
Yes, Biker Steve. Anyone listening to the podcast, go follow Biker Steve on Instagram. He's Instagram famous. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's got like how many followers he got now?
I think more than 10,000.
More than 10,000.
Pretty sure, yeah, more than 10,000. You know, it could be pushing 100K soon. But and I happen to know the guy.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, I found him. He's got it's more than 10,000.
Yeah.
He's got 452,000 followers now.
Okay, yeah, so more than 100,000.
Yeah.
And
he's only following 4,600 people, so like people really love him, and he's really showing his name to fame. Like,
if we could get him to plug the podcast, dude,
that'd be a sick plug.
Yeah, that would be by far the best business move we could make at this point. You still there?
Hello?
Are you still there? Can you hear me? What's going on? Hello?
Hello?
What the hell happened? Hello? Well, folks, this is officially the worst part. This is the worst episode of our podcast. Technical difficulties.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, there we go.
What was going on?
I don't know, like, I even unplugged my microphone to talk to you, and you still didn't hear me.
Huh.
And then I accidentally just turned off my computer. I'm like, shit, and I turned it back on, and now it's working.
Okay, well, let's just cut all that out, except maybe the Biker Steve part.
You didn't like the Biker Steve part?
No, I did. That's why I said
Oh.
we should keep it.
Okay.
Or, I don't know. Maybe we could leave it. Okay, let's just cut it out. So, Biker Steve, follow him. He's got over 100K followers. He's a cool guy.
Over 400 followers. Over 400,000 followers.
Yeah, exactly. Over 100,000 followers.
Yeah, technically, yes, you're right. He's got over 2 followers.
Yeah.
He's got over 2 followers. How does that sound, Sam?
He's got followers. People follow him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But yeah, I think if we did get him to plug the podcast, a couple of middle-aged women would listen to us for maybe about 2 minutes. But
Maybe.
But that's more than we get right now, so worth it.
Maybe all his bots would listen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, most of his bots, like the girls who are commenting, are like middle-aged women and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know like what the demographic his bots were.
Well, that's what they look like when I look at their profile pictures. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm bad at judging that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's been a topic of discussion on our podcast, Russia, Ukraine. Got any insights?
I think I heard something recently in the Ukraine. I'm trying to remember what it was now. But like it looks like things are getting tense at that border, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's about all I know is that things are getting tense over there. Here it is. Putin orders Russian troops to enter 2 separatist-held regions in Ukraine. So that's some news.
Yeah. I mean, it was inevitable.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can say out of this is buy stock in mining companies, buy stock in arms manufacturers. Even though the profit margins on those aren't very high since they're subsidized by the state anyways, but hyperinflation is coming, folks, so invest in precious metals, invest in anything that's not a company, or like oil, you missed the boat on oil. I'll say that, but
yeah, that was a lot better. Invest in electric now.
No, oil's up. Oil's gone up like in the last week a ton.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
yeah.
Missed out.
Yep. But precious metals always a good bet. Hedge against hyperinflation. So, I would say don't take my financial tips. So,
But here they are.
Yeah. Well, I say that so I'm not responsible if anyone loses themselves a ton of money.
Yeah, that's fair. We don't want to be held liable for that kind of shit.
Yeah. Even though I would not, I would not take the blame for that. I'd be like, well, it's your fault for listening to me. Any
Yeah.
advice I give, like, it's your choice if you want to listen to me or not. If you take it and it's bad advice, not my problem.
Yeah. That's your fault for being stupid.
Yeah, that's your fault for listening to me. So, also, dude, you said you had a ton of ideas that you hadn't put out yet, in the past few
Okay.
episodes.
Yeah. So anyway, so a few weekends ago, I got a pretty funny story for you.
Mm-hmm.
So like 3 weekends ago, I was over in the Twin Cities, staying at a friend's place,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just visiting, and all of a sudden, like, it's getting late, so we decided to head to bed. He was blacked out drunk at this point, though. I'm not gonna name any names because he preferred to name nameless, but I think you might know who this is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I go to bed, and then about a couple hours later, I'm like deep in my sleep, and like I think I'm going through REM or whatever,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it starts raining. I'm like, what the hell? It was a warm rain.
Oh boy.
I wake up and I just see I I see my one friend. He's just taking a piss right in the middle of the living room. So it's like he was pissing right on the table, and the ricochet from the table was just landing right on me.
I mean, you might as well say his name. Anyone who's listening either knows who it is or like doesn't know who it is and won't care if it's just a first name.
That's fair.
But yeah, I kind of figured that was that's where the story was headed, because like when anyone gets drunk like that, piss ends up in a place it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like
And the next morning, he didn't even remember the whole piss. Like I woke up. I'm like, hey, you pissed in the living room, right? He's like, oh my god, I did.
Yikes. I mean,
Yikes.
Okay, here's my theory. Well, first of all, alcohol, like, I feel like you don't know what to do with your bodily fluids or anything when you're drunk. You just don't know where the fuck they should go.
Always go outside. That's what my natural instinct is.
True. I remember I puked up a bunch of, not ravioli, but like, you know those little squares with like, meat in them or whatever?
Oh, ravioli?
Yeah, maybe it is ravioli. No,
Mini
but
ravioli?
No. Actually, it's like they're like little like circles.
Little circles. Gnocchi?
No, it's not gnocchi.
That would suck if you puked up gnocchi.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. Would it come out smooth?
I don't know, bro. I don't want to think about that. But it was like that other thing that's not ravioli, but it was like one of those Italian. It's all just fucking pasta and meat. Anyways,
Yeah.
I puked it up on my arm.
Oh, tortellini.
Yeah, I puked up tortellini. Didn't have meat in it because I was vegan at the time, but it was at my friend's place. And I can't remember if it was like after school dance or something, but I remember I was like looking at my arm. There's like tortellini on it, and I was asking my friend like, "What the hell do I do with this, dude? Where do I put this?" He's like, "Yeah, go put it in the toilet." And then I just told his mom I was feeling sick.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But I remember we bought a bottle because I like insisted that we got liquor. And then me and my friend Charlie drank all of it. Like other people had like one sip. We drank it out of this weird ornate bowl. Because like I remember we bought it from some like college kids who gave us like half a bottle or something. Like it wasn't even like a full bottle. In exchange for one of the girls like sucking him off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really trashy. It's like you're in college, dude. But I didn't care.
You guys did.
Well, no, I didn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
I just pawned her off on the dude. But I was looking down on him. I was like, dude, you're in college and you're getting head from like I think she was like 16 at the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up for half a bottle of liquor. But anyways,
Yikes.
yeah, I just got. That was like during the time where I was like getting drunk for fun and like not caring like if other people had fun around me when I was drunk. Like, I got really drunk, and then my friends were playing GTA 5, and I just hopped on, and I kept getting in cars, like, jumping out in front of traffic.
Hey, if you're not playing GTA like that, what are you doing?
That's true. That's the only reason I was playing GTA, was just to see, like, the impact, like, the ragdoll physics. It was somehow really enjoyable while I was drunk.
Funny to watch. Have you ever
It
played
is.
Flat Out 2?
Flat Out 2? Oh,
Yeah.
is that like a racing game?
Yeah, but like there's a section of the game where you do stunts. So pretty much you're driving your car, and there's an eject button, and you have to like launch the guy out of the car and like see how far you can go. And like it's all ragdoll, and there's even a nudge button that you can use once.
Okay, yeah, I vaguely remember like a game like that.
Yeah, it's so funny to watch a guy just fly out of the car.
Yeah, man, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're like 5 or 70. Ragdoll physics are funny.
Yeah. And the sound effects too.
Oh, man. I miss games like that.
Yeah.
That's why I got you Darkest Dungeon. It's like, it's one of the few good
Are
games
there
in the
ragdoll
new
physics
era.
in it?
No ragdoll physics, I'm sorry.
Ah,
It's not
damn.
3D, so.
Yeah.
Most good games nowadays aren't 3D though.
True.
Like, nowadays all games are just about all the graphics.
Yeah. Which,
But, dude-
it's shitty. Like they work on the graphics so much that they just forget about the story of the game.
Yeah, exactly. But dude, back to so you got peed on pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't get peed on directly. I got peed on indirectly, so it's not as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, that is a lot better actually.
Yeah, I was just getting hit by the ricochet, which I got hit by like maybe 10 drops.
Yeah, adding the medium of the carpet somehow like makes it more acceptable, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly. Any other things? Because you said you had a lot.
Oh yeah. So that's one story. Speaking of liquids ending up in a weird place, I had another friend who told me that apparently throwing up rice is actually it sucks to throw up, but like it's a neat sensation, I guess, to throw up rice.
Yeah. I've done it before. It's weird.
You've done it? It's weird. I've never threw up rice before. What's it like?
It's kind of like you feel the grainlets like coming back up. It's kind of like I don't know. It tickles a little bit almost.
Oh, weird.
Why? What did he? How did he describe it?
She didn't really describe much. She just said that it's just like the best throw up she ever had.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about with that one too. Then.
I don't think you've met her before.
Oh, okay. Well, she sounds like someone I would get along with if she's like rating her throat puking. You know.
Yeah. All right. So done with liquids.
Okay. What are we
So-
on to now?
Super Bowl. Do you watch Super Bowl at all?
I was working. I made great money though.
Shit. Do you at least hear about the halftime show?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about it?
Well, it was like 50 Cent, wasn't it?
Yeah, 50 Cent, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, some chick.
I didn't see it really. I heard about it. I don't really have an opinion. I just heard who was in it, you know.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was a decent show. Like honestly, is probably one of my favorite shows because it's just so different from any of the other halftime shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest, man, I've never watched a Super Bowl
yeah,
ever. Like, and I've never watched a halftime show either. I like watching college football, but NFL doesn't really do it for me.
yeah. Makes sense. I mean, like it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Also, it's like football can be hard to watch, man. I mean, I like it. I like watching it, but it's slow. It's slow.
True.
Basketball, it's like, you're
Basketball's too
done.
fast.
No, dude, basketball is the perfect
Way
speed.
too fast. No,
Well,
hockey's the perfect speed.
how's basketball way too fast, but hockey's the perfect speed?
The
Well, I guess
points.
what?
It's too easy to score points in basketball.
No, that's what makes it exciting. I don't want to watch a hockey
Nah.
game that's 0-0, bro.
But man, like sometimes it's like 3-0.
Yeah, I know, that's boring.
No. You get the physical and
Yeah, but I
like
want to.
the puck is moving around really quickly.
I know, but I want to watch a high octane, high scoring game. This basketball's perfect for that.
Plus I'm more of a fan of the goaltending in the game of hockey.
Yeah, that's because you were a goaltender, though, bro.
Yeah, you should be a goalie sometime. You'd like it.
I don't know. I'd be bad. Dude, you've seen my reaction time. I'd be really bad at it. I'm just not cut out for that kind of stuff, you know? I was good at basketball. I mean, I was okay.
Yeah, you're pretty decent at lightning.
Well, at lightning, but like at actual basketball, dude, because I was a physical player.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you do more defense or offense?
I was a little bit of both, but like, it depended on, because in middle school I was, I was as tall as I am now, so I played center, post. So I played inside, so I was like really physical, and then, I just took that on to when I played in high school, where I was more of like a wing.
Okay.
So I was still physical I was like really physical for a wing though, but I shifted more to offense and I got my outside shooting down, and they call me Sharpshooter Smith.
Oh, that's a dope name.
Yeah, but but you haven't seen much of that because I would play every day back then. Now it's like I play like once a month, if that. I wish I played more though.
Damn. Yeah. Back in hockey, when I played goalie, for those of you who don't know, and I don't know why I earned this. I mean, like I know why I earned the nickname, but I don't know if I'm deserving of it. But I got nicknamed Stonewall G.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And then at the banquet, for the goalie of the year, or whatever award, I went to the other goalie, but that didn't sit well with the other players, I guess, or something like that. So they found a rock and just wrote Stonewall on it and gave it to me. So that was really cool.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Were you ever captain?
Nah.
What about-
Not for any of the sports.
Really?
Yeah. For hockey, it's not traditional for a goalie to be captain. And even so, I was a backup goalie, so no shot there.
What's tradition? Like, is it like forwards or captains or something?
It's just tradition for goalies to not be captains. That's the tradition.
That's stupid. That sucks.
Yeah, any other player. I mean, like there have been goalies in the past that were captains, but traditionally it's not a thing.
Yeah, goalie.
For
you go. Sorry.
Okay, and then for cross and track, there's just so many other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I was captain because I was like so vocal, and I mean I was good too, but everyone knew me, so.
Yeah. Well, I guess
But-
for cross country, maybe I had a chance to be captain. But like the coach's son, he asked me one day in class, like, "Hey, do you want to be captain?" And then I'm like, "No," thinking like it was a trick question. Like, if I say no, then he's the right guy to be captain because he does not want the position.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
just
that's how you get jobs too. Actually, they like ask you, "Hey, do you want this job?" No.
You know, it's usually the guy that doesn't want it that's best suited for the job, right? That's how it
Yeah.
goes in the movies.
Yeah. Life is like the movies. Should be.
That's how high school was for me. I thought everything was like the movies.
I mean, that's how they get you. That's how the movies trick nice people into. They're like, "Oh yeah, nice guys always win in the end," and
Yeah.
then they're like, and then they, you find out that they don't.
Yeah, no, they don't at all. You have to be competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sure enough, Coach's kid, I don't know if he said this to his dad or not, but like, probably told him, like, yeah, Trav, he don't want to be captain. Fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not anything super special. It's more like something you put on your resume or
Yeah.
something like that. They were like, I guess they were super impressed that I was like captain at this job.
Shit.
Yeah, which was nice. But
I mean, like, yeah, you're right. It's nothing special. Like, what do? You after everyone gets off the coach bus, you clean up after everyone, and okay, team, we got this. We can win this. Go team. That's it, right?
I mean, not at my high school. I mean, we made a lot of decisions as captain, and it was pretty important. Well, I mean, like, our team was over 100 kids, so
Oh, that's true.
yeah, captain, it's like a lot more responsibility.
Dude, yeah, they probably saw that you were captain and saw the school you went to. And that
Yeah.
it was like a D1 school, and it was Spash.
Yeah.
It's like to
Yeah.
be a captain of a Spash athletic program. That sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty high caliber. And, it's kind of funny that I still
Yeah.
laugh. I'm like, yeah, it's
How the
probably
hell
a bad.
were you captain?
Dude, I was, my coaches loved me. They thought I was hilarious. And obviously that didn't transfer over to college.
No. Coach did
I-
not find you hilarious there.
Yeah. He had it out for me. Well, like, I think in college, like, coach liked suck ups, and I wasn't a suck up in high school or college.
No, you're very independent.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it be,
That's
I
how
can't-
it be.
I couldn't change it. Like, as much as I wanted like for something to work between us, is like it just wasn't gonna happen. It was a conflict of nature.
Yeah, it was push and pull.
Yeah, man, it was the rock against the ocean. Like, nothing's gonna. They're gonna chip
Who was
away
the
at each
rock?
other for eternity. Who was the rock?
That
Yeah.
was the ocean.
Glenn was the rock. I was the ocean.
Ah. Makes sense. The ocean is chaotic, such as you are.
Yes, and the rock is stable and stubborn.
Yeah. Like
I don't
Coach
know.
was.
Yeah. Rock against the ocean. I don't think that's like a metaphor for anything. I'm tired.
It is now.
It is now. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like that metaphor.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm good. I come up with some saucy metaphors.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Even arcades nowadays. So I went to the arcade today. Even arcades nowadays, it's gambling for kids. Like, a lot of the games are just like,
I mean,
stop
it's all
it.
revolved around tickets now.
Yeah, it all revolves around tickets. Like, I just want to play like Big Buck Hunter.
Right?
I fucking love that game. You remember
I
when
know,
you kicked my ass, dude?
Yeah, I'm good at that game.
So am I. It was an off day.
Wait, where were we playing that game?
We were playing in Minocqua.
Yeah, that's right, Thirsty Whale.
Yeah, the Thirsty Whale.
Shit. Yeah,
Do you remember
that
that?
was fun.
Those old people dancing. That old guy dancing with that one chick.
Yeah.
He was like feeling her up. That was weird. It's always
Yeah.
weird when you see old people like doing young people stuff.
Yeah.
Good, I mean,
That's
good
small
for
town stuff for ya.
yeah. I mean, good for them, but it's just weird to see, man.
Yeah.
It's like seeing like an old, like I on Reddit I see like old guys dropping acid, and it's like that's just weird to see.
Well, if we last long enough, that'll probably be us one day.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do acid when I'm older. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I bet it feels different though. I bet you feel more like shit.
Yeah. Or maybe it hits you harder.
Yeah, man, but like you're super sensitive to like any kind of like pain your body's in when you're on it. So it's like,
Yeah, so it'll probably hit you harder then.
yeah, true. It's just more painful.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's my thought for the day. Pain can be pleasure, man. I mean, I don't know. I lost feeling in like two of my fingers a couple days ago because I was gonna clean the stovetop. I just made some tea, and it's the light wasn't on that said it was hot. But I wanted to check, so I did with these two fingers, and like
You pick those two things.
yeah,
Man.
and okay, I don't like my fingertips are gone, like as in like you know those what
Yeah,
you
so
would
you
use.
can't fingerprints.
Yeah. I one of them I used to because we have a fingerprint scanner at work. One of them doesn't work anymore. And I don't really have feeling in any of them. But like, I remember a minute after or so, I was like, damn, I feel alive.
Yeah.
So maybe I should start doing it on a regular basis.
Yeah, just burn all your fingerprints so that you can't get identified.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And cold showers too. I love cold showers.
What time of year?
Any time of year.
Any time of year.
Yeah. I take them after my runs.
Ah, so you didn't mind when Zebo went for that like 3-month cold shower treatment?
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of things I can say about Zebo, but I respected that like 3-month challenge. Everyone was making fun of him. It's like I make fun of him too.
Yeah.
But like any like challenge where you're trying to better yourself, dude, is good. You know?
Yeah.
I don't understand these people who are all about self-love and stuff. It kind of bothers me because it's like you don't want to be better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
think so.
Because, okay, there are like a bunch of people, particularly in Wisconsin, but I don't know if it's all over, who wake up and they're happy with who they are. And they don't ever want to like change or do anything else. You know what I mean? Or like improve.
Yeah, I understand what you mean now.
Yeah, like it's okay to be happy with yourself. I'm not saying you should hate yourself. It helps if you want to get better. But like life isn't all about sitting around eating popcorn and watching movies.
Yeah.
Like I mean I'm just saying like you see these like 400-pound people who like I'm not trying to fat shame, but like they're not actively trying to get healthier.
Yeah. Like
Which
they
I
don't see any problem in their life and they just keep going on with the same stuff.
Yeah, they fill it with like collecting toys or something like that, and it's like, you know, if that's your hobby, that's fine, dude. But like, I don't know, you should always be trying to be healthier be better in social situations. That's just my thoughts. I mean, if you're not striving to be better, then what's the point of doing anything?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what really bugs me is people that just let them. Sorry, not for fat shaming again, but like the people that just really lose it and like just get so fat that they can't even go to work anymore because they physically can't. Like, how do you let yourself get that far?
Yeah, and that's like, obviously that's more like a problem with the mental health system too. It's like, go get help if you're like that. But
Yeah.
then there are the people who actively say like, oh yeah, we should all be like that. And it's like,
Yeah,
no. Or like they say like, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with being fat and unhealthy. And it's like, yes, there is. Like, you're straining on the health system. That's like, most of the people that died from COVID were just fat.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with having a couple extra pounds, but like, you start getting 70, 100 pounds overweight, like, do something.
Yeah. Change your life around.
Yeah, quit your job if you have to. I mean,
sometimes they need that job to actually survive.
you shouldn't have to. That's another problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a commie. I'm certainly not a commie. But I don't think we should have to work 40 hours a week to survive.
Yeah. Like what happened to the good old days? Well, I guess not. I guess the old days weren't all good, but like the days where if you wanted to survive, you could just, live off the land. Definitely a much harder method to live a life, but like it's doable.
It's
I feel like
doable.
yeah.
You can subsistence farm and like live off the fat of the land, but the hard part is getting to a place where you can do that, because now it's like the government's like, yeah, you have to pay taxes and you have to pay for this. And it's like, you don't own me, bitch. I'm like,
you could always go to the Northwest Territory over in Canada.
Yeah, but I'm absolutely for anarchy. I mean, the only reason I'm not for anarchy is because of all the technological advances we have now. Anarchy would have been fine 300 years ago, but now it's like we have people with cars and shit like that, so it's like we need a government.
Shit, we lose all this progress.
Well, no, it's not about losing the progress. It's about the power anyone has to like like we were talking about earlier. Like, if you wanted to fuck up a ton of people's days, you could mix ammonia and bleach in the Walmart cleaning aisle, and like, you know what I mean? Like, with the technological advances we have now, it would be super easy to fuck up a ton of people's days in the blink of an eye. You know? Yeah. I mean, think about it. You drive to work every day. You could totally just drive head on into a bunch of people and...
My God.
And like, I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying that's like the problem with the technological advances is that we have so much power now.
Yeah.
Before, it's like, in the 1600s, if you wanted to kill a bunch of people, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
You could take a musket in.
One hell of a horse to run down a bunch of people.
Yeah. Like, you could take a musket in, but like, yeah, there's like a 15% chance you're gonna actually hit your target, and then you have to take a minute to reload. Now it's like we've got ARs, we've got cars, we've got chemicals, like just all at the at the snap of a finger. So
yeah, dude,
that's the reason. What?
I still can't believe that. I can't believe that middle stage between going from bows and arrows to guns. Like, you had those muskets. Like, how in the earth did they think those were better than bows and arrows?
Well,
I mean,
because
it worked in big groups of people, right? But like just one man with a musket, like definitely bow and arrow is definitely better, right?
yeah, but they require way less training. That's why
Ah, true.
crossbows took over bows too. Like to shoot a bow accurately, you need like 5-10 years of training. Teach a soldier to shoot a musket, it takes 2 hours.
Okay, so but like, what about a crossbow? How did the musket become the more used tool over a crossbow?
Uh, More killing power.
More killing power, but like the crossbow, it's much easier to kill a target with the crossbow, right?
Can't shoot through armor. Not always.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, I can pierce
okay,
armor,
yeah, I get
but
your
like,
point there.
but even a crossbow takes a lot more strength to use a crossbow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've ever tried to pull up back crossbow,
No, I
but
have not.
those are like a little hard. But the military crossbows,
Yeah.
those old siege crossbows, dude.
Oh, the ballistas?
No, not ballistas. Like I know what you're trying to say, but like there's also a siege crossbow, which is like a
Yeah.
huge crossbow that you have to hand crank.
I thought that was a ballista.
No. A ballista is like a siege weapon, but there's also a thing called a siege crossbow.
Okay.
Just
All
like
right.
there's something called like a artillery Luger, that it's not artillery. It's a Luger with like a large amount of rounds. It was just called
Oh,
it was called
okay.
a siege crossbow because it was used in sieges.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, but I'm not talking about a ballista. But anyways,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, it's like it's weird to think like why you would choose muskets over crossbows, but they were also a lot easier to make.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
Because it's just it. If you think about it, it's a pipe on the end of like a wood stick,
Yeah.
and then you just have the firing mechanism.
And then a crossbow, you have all the wood and then the string.
Yeah, the trigger.
The trigger, the metal.
It's more intricate.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I think that like they just thought muskets were more scary.
Yeah.
Like it was the newer technology too.
Maybe they thought like, you know, bow upgrade to musket. No, bow upgrade to crossbow, and then like the musket was a whole different invention. They're like, what if eventually we upgrade the musket to a different, even better weapon,
Yeah,
such as an AR-15? Like maybe that was their thought process too.
exactly. Well, I think the real nail in the coffin for the crossbow was the bayonet. Because now you don't have to worry about cavalry charges as
Oh
much.
yeah, crossbow like.
Yeah, the crossbow's
If
not as
there's a
long.
melee combat, crossbow, you're done for. But
Well,
like
yeah,
if you have a musket, you can defend yourself with the bayonet.
you can't. Okay, so before like the bayonet was a big thing, it was called the pike and shot era. So you had the musketeers in front, and then you had pikemen in the back to defend the musketeers from cavalry charges. Because the only thing that could take out the cavalry or the musketeers was the cavalry, and so what they would do is you'd move the musketmen forward, shoot, and then retreat them and put the pikes in front so that they weren't vulnerable to the cavalry.
My God, that's how the mobile games are, like Rise of Kingdoms.
Yeah. It's like a big rock paper scissors. But you put the bayonet on the musket, and now it's musketeers, and then
Yeah,
sometimes cavalry charges from the back. But that was pretty much the end for cavalry.
yeah. It's crazy
Um,
how there were like three different types of troops for most of history, and now there's only like, okay, I guess there's technically four types of troops. You got Army, Navy, Marines, and like they all use the same weaponry.
yeah, I was thinking about. I was talking about that earlier with a couple of people. It's like it's so crazy that the Army has their own planes, the Navy has their own planes. I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
Marines have their own planes. So
Oh,
what the
Marines,
fuck?
They do everything.
Yeah. So what the fuck is the Air Force? Like, do we really need them?
I know. Gonna have to ask some ROTC guys about that.
Yeah. I mean, the Army has planes. So does the Air Force have tanks? No.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're
But
just air.
But are like paratroopers Air Force?
I don't know. But hold up, we're forgetting a branch here.
Oh, the Coast Guard.
Okay, we're forgetting two branches here.
Okay, who are we forgetting?
Space Force.
Oh, yes, of course.
Are they official now? Like, have they been official?
Dude, I don't know. You mentioned them. I hadn't thought about that in a while.
I just know that Trump proposed like making Space Force, and then like he that one show on Netflix came out called Space Force, and I guess Trump or something tried to sue them for taking the name of his new branch or something like that. That's the last I heard about it.
Huh. I saw that show. It looks stupid. That show.
It had some decent moments, but yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. I think that is cool, though, having a Space Force.
Yeah, conquering the moon.
It is the new frontier.
Yeah, like, where else are we going to go on Earth? I guess there's only expanding out into space.
Yeah.
There's still North Sentinel Island to conquer.
We have, like, 20 good years left on Earth.
You think so?
Good, quote-unquote. Yeah, I know so, dude.
You know so.
Yeah.
Based off of what?
I don't know. It was, like, 70 in December that one day. This year.
Wasn't quite 70, but you do have a point there.
Like, there are all these kids that, like, say, like, oh, yeah, when I grow up, I want to be this. It's like, you're not going to grow up, kid. Sorry. It's like 60 in December. You're not getting to grow up. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I remember back in pre-K when I was asked what I wanted to grow up to be, I said I wanted to be a brother.
That's dope. You
Yeah.
are a brother.
I know. My brother was 11 years older than I am.
That is quite a disparity in age. Dude, have you seen that one video? I don't know. It's like this African skit like group or whatever. And that one kid, like, they're like in school or whatever. And like this kid's like a midget. Like they ask him like, oh yeah, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he's like, you know, he's probably the same age that all the kids are like 18 or whatever, and he's probably 18, but he's like a midget. So he like gets up from his chair and somehow he shrinks.
What?
You know what well, like he looks taller in his desk. He gets up from his desk and he gets shorter.
So, like the chair is taller than he is.
Yes, exactly. He gets up and he's like, I would like to be a terrorist. If you haven't seen it, I'll send it to you after this. It's
I have not seen that.
It just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I don't know why I said I wanted to be a brother. Like, in my mind, like I saw, I guess I saw me and my brother just washing cars or something. I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty cool.
I think I said something like, well, I was like homeschooled, but I'm pretty sure I said something like I wanted to drive a truck.
You want to drive a truck?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
That's gonna happen with your driving skills.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna happen. But I was, you know, I used to sit outside and watch cars drive past. I remember I wrote a song when I was like 5 or 6 or something, and it was just and the cars go by, and that was the only line. But it was like
I want to drive a car.
It was like a 5-minute song, and that was the only lyrics. And the cars go by, and the cars go by. Yeah. That was the song I wrote. But I was like one of those kids who like I would see those commercials for like lots and lots of trains or whatever, and I get
yeah.
I would get super excited.
And then there's lots and lots of planes.
Yeah.
I remember those commercials. I thought those were the dumbest commercials. I'm like, just move on already. I get it. There's lots of trains.
Dude, I used to watch certain shows just for that commercial. I remember one time I taped the commercial and I watched it over and over until my friend came over. I watched it like 20 times. It was like that was probably like a 2-minute commercial. So I would just put it in the VHS, watch it, and then rewind it and watch it again. I'm pretty sure I fucked up our VHS doing that.
Dude, you probably annoyed the hell out of your parents.
Oh, I mean, that's just a given, dude. I was an annoying kid. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I miss those days, though.
Dude, that sounds hilarious. Do you still have the tape?
No, definitely not. My parents probably, like, hid it from me, dude.
Like, we gotta stop this.
And they never got me the actual thing. You would think that'd be a good gift, but I don't think they wanted to like just hear train sounds and stuff.
Damn, that's disappointing.
And
one of these times, if we ever go to a house party and somehow we get control of like the aux or something, we just play that like a 10-hour repeat of that.
Yeah, dude. They like don't know what's going on.
What the hell?
Or like try and connect to people's like Rokus or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Just lots and lots of trains.
I remember one time I like somehow got on my dad's computer when I was like younger, and afterwards like they like looked at the search history and it was like, it was just like a bunch of searches like big train and like train going fast, stuff like that. I don't get like what is it with like little kids and autistic people and trains.
Damn, to think you were a bigger train person than Boats was.
Yeah, dude. Were you there that lunch? I was with my girlfriend at the time, and like my girlfriend was like, "Oh yeah, why do they call you Boats?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's because she really likes trains."
I don't think I was there. I don't remember eating lunch with your girlfriend at all.
Or it was breakfast.
I don't remember eating any food with your girlfriend at all.
It was my girlfriend at the time. But yeah, it was me, Fonger, her, and Boats, and like a couple other people.
Yeah.
Dude, I went down the rabbit hole of this one guy who's like obsessed with trains. His name is Len Shaner.
Is it kind of like Dinosaur Guy?
Kind of, but like he's like a lot more interesting because like he like apparently is like not allowed near train tracks because like he was like going like illegally trespassing and like stealing things and like taking pictures of trains like up close, and he wasn't allowed to do that.
Much cooler. The dinosaur guy, he didn't steal any dinosaur fossils from the museum.
Yeah, but this guy, he does live with his parents, and he like buys hookers, and apparently he like wears diapers. And like when he does ride the trains, I guess he got kicked off of those too for like inappropriately touching this girl.
What the hell?
Yeah. And if you have the time, anyone should look up like Len Shaner. Like he's also like apparently he's like created like thousands of accounts on all these like train forums. And like they always just ban him because he like says ridiculous stuff.
You know this guy in person?
No. I just read about him.
Okay.
I mean, just look him up. Look up Len Shaner. I think his real name's like Len Shaner II or something like that. But There's a
Yeah.
lot of internet famous people that like obscure internet famous people that I know about just through looking them up or hearing about them, and I'll just dive down those rabbit holes because it's so funny. I mean, sorry, what were you gonna say?
How do you even like look up people like that?
Well, I can't really say the website on our podcast because it's like I'll just say this. I'll describe the website. It's a website that documents exceptional individuals. Needless
Have
to
you
say,
told me this before?
yeah, and
Okay.
you know, a lot of people don't like it because they dox people, and I guess like they did host like a video of the Christchurch shooting, and like there's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of contention about the website, and a lot of people want to take it down. Like I think in the past 2 months, it's gotten like something like almost like 4,000 DDoS attacks, but I mean, love or hate the website, like I don't really care what anyone's opinion is on it. You have to admit there is some interesting information on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's the reason I use it. I haven't donated to it, but but yeah, Len Shainer's on it. But I got really interested when I first heard of Chris Chan back when I was like 17, and obviously I guess that's something we haven't really touched on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's kind of been overdone by.
Chan.
You've never heard of Chris Chan? I feel like I brought him up to you a couple times.
I don't think so.
He's got a 60-hour documentary on YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell.
About him. There's like a 60. He's the most well-documented person ever.
Damn. And
yes.
I don't know about him at all.
Yes. Well, on the internet. He's a very exceptional individual. I'd say start with him. He's been in the news recently because he's in jail. I don't know if I told you about this.
Oh, first time I'm hearing about this guy.
Okay, so Chris Chan is in jail. I guess some people call him Christina because he says he's a woman now, but I don't think he actually believes that. I think it's because, well, I won't get into it, but for having sex with his grandma, he's in jail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. But most people know him because he made the Sonichu comics, which are a notoriously bad series of comics, and it's based on. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Notoriously bad, as in inappropriate, or just really shitty.
Really shitty. I mean, his drawing skills are really bad. And, I mean, I kind of Chris Chan's not a good person, but I do feel bad for him because it's he was extremely autistic, and his grandparents were hoarders, and then people online found him and fucked with him a lot and messed him up mentally to the point where now he thinks he's Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's writing. Well, it's because he's reading the Bible in prison, and whatever source of media he's reading, he inserts himself into.
Damn.
When he was really into Sonic, and he and Pokemon, he made this, the Sonichu character and all these other characters, and then said he was the mayor of this CWC, which is his initials, CWCville, and he actually believed it and stuff. And I don't know, it's I really shouldn't be describing it because I'm so terrible compared to all the other people who are deemed Christorians because they know all about his history. But if you want to know what happened on any day in his life, you can find it. Obviously not when he was a baby, but
Yeah.
But the Chris Chan documentary, I watched it all this summer. It doesn't disappoint.
I have to give it a watch then sometime.
Yes, dude. Please do. It's
You watch it
quite.
all straight?
It's I would watch like 10 or 11 episodes, because I was unemployed. Basically, all I did that summer was until I got that security guard job, but I would watch the Chris Chan documentary. I would hang out with you.
Yeah.
Which it was an awesome summer, dude. I miss it.
Oh yeah. Dude, I still wish I would have went over to your place for popsicles that one night.
Oh yeah, when it was storming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you again?
Because I was working the baseball game.
Oh yeah.
And it kept getting delayed and pushed back, and then eventually it restarted up again.
Yeah, dude. That was clear in my memory. I can't believe I remember that exact day that it was storming and.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
Dude,
dope.
I still remember it.
Yeah. It was a wild storm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've been getting wild storms right now recently, just because of the changes in temperature and everything too.
Right? Like, talk about the snowstorm here.
Yeah, how much snow you guys got?
A lot. I don't even know how much. Like, it's just, and it combined with the wind too. Like, I have never had to shovel with these windy conditions before.
Damn. Yeah, that's what makes it bad. But do you remember? I don't know if you're no, because you were in the dorms, so you wouldn't have been up. But around New Year's, or maybe not. I don't know. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. We got that huge storm, and like you could basically not even drive.
Yeah.
In Superior.
I drove.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was in Superior when the storm hit. I'm like, I gotta get home, and I just drove through it, and oh, it was nasty. I definitely drove through at least one big snowbank on the highway.
Fuck. I remember that time because I remember going to what's that one bar down in Canal Park that everyone goes to?
I
don't think it's open anymore. No.
Grandma's?
It's not like Grandma's. The big one. Yeah. Grandma's Sports Garden or whatever. I remember going there on like a bunch of Zans and waking up in my own bed.
Was that time?
Yeah. I was really proud of myself because, like, first of all, you black out. If you wake up in your own bed, you have done yourself a really good job. If you wake up in your own bed with more money than you started out with the night before, that's fucking insane. I don't know how I got it. Because I didn't take any money out of my account.
Still confused to this day where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody ever called me or, like, was really mad or messaged me or anything, so...
And, like, your first reaction was just to spend it all right away because in case you got caught with it.
Yeah, like, exactly.
What was your thought process to that? Like, if you took it from someone and someone wanted it back, like, they just try to get it out of you through some other method, wouldn't they?
I just wanted to spend the money and I didn't want to seem like I had a spending problem. Because I think that, remember, the first thing I did was, like, I bought us dinner, me, you, Connor, and a couple, like, someone else.
We went to Chili Billy's, I think.
Yeah.
I got some froyo.
Yeah, man. That's what I wanted, because I don't know, dude. I get money and I'm like, well, I don't really know how to spend it, so, like, but, like, I don't want to have the responsibility of having money. It stresses me out. More money, more problems, as they say. So I'll just, I'll probably just spend it on people. Like, I don't really have any qualms with spending money on people. But that's why I'm, like, into investing now, because it's like, I can't give all my money away anymore.
So you have to give it to somewhere.
Yeah.
Just keep in the investment, never claim it.
Yeah, I mean... keep it in the investment, and then, I don't know, pay someone to kill a politician in Minecraft at some point.
Got him.
Yeah, Minecraft destroyed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I used to do it with drugs too. You know, I would just like that would be my thought process. Any free money, I would just buy drugs and then share it with friends because it's like, I don't want to have all this money on me. I don't want to have all these drugs on me. I like seeing my friends happy, so it's like, I don't know. It seems like the best thing to do.
Yeah.
The golden years.
That's one mentality to look at. As long as you're living your life and you're surviving.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I have like enough money to get like food and stuff, like I don't really see the point in stressing about it.
Yeah. Like people are always talking about how like you should do more than survive, you should thrive. But like I don't know, like I'm kind of fine just surviving, like kind of adds to the thrill of things.
Yeah, sometimes surviving is thriving, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I've been the happiest I've ever been, very poor. Like I was very poor this summer and I was happier than I am now with some
Yeah,
money.
less worries and got so much freedom.
Yeah. That's why, like, now I think about it, and it's like, well, if I take this job, I'm gonna, like, get some money, invest, and then I'm just not gonna work, and I'm gonna blow it all. And die. Dude, because, like, I don't know. I'd rather live a couple days as a lion than a whole lifetime as a sheep.
Yeah, live how you are.
Yes.
And one of my favorite quotes from a movie, actually I don't know the full quote, but like it was from the movie Public Enemies and starring Johnny Depp and Christian Bale.
Yeah?
And the quote was actually a movie within a movie. So like this is probably a movie in real life, but like I've never seen the movie in real life. But like it goes somewhere along the lines of die who you are. Don't live your life as someone you're not and let it drag out. It was a crook who was saying this. So pretty much he was saying instead of going to prison to live out the rest of his days in prison, just being a coward, he's just gonna die being a crook. Or
That's
no, not wouldn't to live out the last of his days in prison. Live out the last of his days in hiding.
pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah, it's better to die as a crook than just hide from what you are
Very
and
true.
live. Yeah,
Very true.
and like I'm all for that. Like, be true to yourself. Doesn't matter what the consequences are.
I completely wholeheartedly agree. And with that, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that I gotta head out because I gotta get up early tomorrow. But we should be able to stream later this week. If I have any 10 to 4s or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sorry, man. Gonna be a short episode today. Maybe not, but because I need to get my sleep before tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day. So with that, I'll leave you with one last movie quote, which is "Hasta la vista, baby."
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes. All right. I'll see you guys sometime later this week, and I'll see you, Trav, sometime later this week.
Yep. See ya, Sam.
Bye bye.